Honorable Mayor and City Council members, I am Steve Howlett, Assistant Public Works Director, and this item is adopt a resolution to accept a state grant for $500,000 to fund Special Districts Division water quality remediation projects in the Channel Islands Harbor. Recommendation that the City Council, 1, adopt a resolution of the City Council of the City of Oxnard authorizing the City of Oxnard to enter into an agreement with the State of California Department of Water Resources to receive funds for the Channel Islands water quality remediation projects, and authorize the city manager to execute the agreement on behalf of the City of Oxnard. 2, accept a grant from the California State Department of Water Resources in the amount of $500,000 for Channel Islands harbor water quality remediation. And 3, authorize the city manager to execute the grant agreements and modify exhibits of the agreement as necessary, and finance director or designee to submit the financial reports, grant claims, and approve the budget appropriations for the use of the grant funds, and the director of public works or designee to submit any non-financial reports. Background. The Special Districts Division of the Public Works Department is responsible for the maintenance, operation, and administration of the city's 50 special districts, bonded and non-bonded community facilities districts, landscape maintenance districts, waterways maintenance assessment districts, and a maintenance assessment district. The Channel Islands Harbor is an artificial harbor with abutting commercial and residential developments that include the Seabridge CFD, Westport CFD, Mandalay Bay Waterways Assessment District Zone 1, and Harbor Island Waterways Assessment District Zone 2. The abutting sections of the harbor would not be present absent these developments occurring. As specified in the formation documents, water quality remediation services are authorized services for each of the harbor districts. However, the City Council has previously authorized the use of American Rescue Plan Act or ARPA funding for this service. Properties within each district are assessed an annual parcel charge for the purposes of maintaining these and other authorized services and improvements within their district. In June 2018, an algae bloom occurred in the harbor. The bloom was followed by widespread low levels of dissolved oxygen in the water. This presumably related to the bacterial decomposition of the algae during warm weather conditions. The bloom and subsequent low oxygen event may have been caused by the changes in the harbor water circulation that occurred after the Mandalay Power Generating Station was decommissioned on March 29, 2018, as mandated by the California State Water Resources Control Board. Since then, the City of Oxnard, the County of Ventura, and residents of the Channel Islands Neighborhood Council, also known as SYNC, have organized efforts to address water quality issues in the harbor. The Special Districts Division is managing the remediation efforts in the Channel Islands Harbor and is contracted with laboratories for toxicity testing, aquatic biological monitoring, and provides project management, field sampling, toxicity testing, freshwater and marine bioassessments, technical consulting, data management, and reporting. On September 24th, 2021, December 7th, 2021, and March 29th, 2022, the City Council approved funding totaling $1.3 million from the American Rescue Plan Act to address harbor water quality, including the development of a feasibility study and implementation plan. On September 19th, 2023, the county's Board of Supervisors approved another $1.3 million in matching funds for ongoing harbor water quality remediation efforts, personnel costs, procuring of services and materials, conducting environmental review, obtaining permits or approvals, and conducting project management with cost tracking. An agreement for the Channel Islands Harbor Water Quality Feasibility Study and Implementation Plan will be presented to the City Council on May 7th, 2024 for consideration. This feasibility study and implementation plan will provide overall project management, including engagement with the city, county, and stakeholders, review the current data sheets, studies, and reports, determine water quality objectives and prepare a gap analysis, and provide a technical report of findings, and identify mitigation strategies, controls, costs, and other long-term factors which will lead to the development of an implementation plan. Discussion. In September 2022, the Governor's Office approved Assembly Bill 179, amending the 2022 Budget Act, which included the allocation of $500,000 for the City of Oxnard's Channel Islands Harbor water quality remediation projects. The adoption of this resolution for funding from the California State Department of Water Resources in the amount of $500,000 for the Channel Islands Harbor water quality remediation may be used towards the consulting services for the water quality feasibility study and implementation plan, or toward selected and approved city projects for the harbor water quality remediation. As such, the work plan and accompanying exhibits to the agreement may need to be modified for project-specific information once identified. Financial impact. The awarded amount of $500,000 shall be used to cover the project costs related to the Channel Islands Harbor water quality remediation, including but not limited to ongoing water quality testing and consulting services, personnel costs, procurement of services and materials, conducting environmental review, obtaining permits or approvals, and conducting project management with cost tracking. This agreement requires submission of an annual progress report to the Department of Water Resources. There is no impact to the general fund or any special assessment district for approving this funding agreement. This concludes this report, and staff is available with any questions. Thank you.